Hello again, welcome back to another daily Binding of Isaac Repentance. I can't remember if I lost that one last time or won. I think I might have lost, I can't remember. Anyways, here we go. Another day. It's, let's see, it's... Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday night. Bethany, oh, alright. Hush and Dark Room. I haven't done a Bethany run in a while either. Dark Room again, huh? Sure, a lot of dark rooms around here. Okay, we'll do that then. Alright, where are you, Bethany? There you are. Bethany's very overpowered. I like it. I like it that way. Oh, actually, we did win the last run. Good. See here, CWPZ. 3GDZ. Lots of near rhymes. Yeah, it's a Tuesday night. I broke my fast earlier this morning. It was 82 hours. And yeah, I broke it pretty well. Went very well. I noticed there was a little bit of a difference with tasting things now, where I'm tasting things a little bit more. It's like it's more potent, which is nice. It hasn't really resolved the stomach problem too much, but it isn't as much of an issue. So I think it's just my stomach's got to heal. Oh yeah, we got the Eden's Blessing last run. That's why we got the extra item. I just looked there after hearing the dog yell. So yeah, I went for a run today too. First time in like at least a couple of weeks. And it went okay. Turns out I was running during a heat wave, which it wasn't too bad. I think a couple of things. It's one, I haven't ran in a while, and two, it was a heat wave, so like it made some of my what do you call it? I made some of my exercise more difficult. Oh, no thank you. So yeah, why I decided to like run? Well, like, one, I haven't exercised in a while. And two, what else? Two, that helps like heal the stomach and whatever. Let's see what else we gotta go here. If we play it 2 more times, we can get like a possible goodie. I don't think we'll be able to do it. Once we get a health upgrade in here. But yeah, like, went okay. Had some pizza. That took me a while to kind of eat. Well, yeah, I kind of did. Because, like, I ate more than half the pizza, then I got a little full or something was going on. So I had to kind of hold back. Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, yeah, we can't get soul hearts. That's right. We're going to have to skip the thing, yeah. I forgot about that. Okay. Got a crawl space in here. Where's the lassie? So I watched a couple of movies since last night too. Well, I watched one, yeah, since last night. So I watched one today, and then I watched one last night, and I watched the new what was his name? I know his last name was Spurlock. Super Size, you know, he made Super Size Me. I was watching his sequel, Super Size Me 2, and that was really good. I learned a lot of things. Like, he put some effort in that documentary. The second one. Why not? Yeah, he did a lot of work. He should put a lot more money into it. That's for sure. And the second one I seen was Trees Lodge. It was it's got the what was his actor's name? Steve Belushi in it. I never heard of the movie. It came out in like '96 or something like that. It's sit on Amazon. Usually the dates are sometimes wrong because it depends on like different versions are released and whatever, and there could be later years restorations. I mean, it looked kind of '90s with the haircuts and stuff. But yeah, that was an interesting film. It had this kind of this Office Space-like vibe to it. Like it was very like, yeah, it's kind of like an Office Space and Napoleon Dynamite kind of vibe to it, where it seems like it's very kind of, it's like a very small universe of, you know, characters interacting with things, you know, very simple characters design. Nothing wrong with that. It's just something different. It's like it's like something that was like, it was something that was like very independent-like film. And it was interesting when I watched it. So spoilers of those movies, by the way. So you have spoilers. The one I watched today with Steve Belushi, he seemed like he was a kind of a guy trying to find a place in the world. Got all these, you know, alcohol habits. He's got all these issues going on. And he's trying to like find a balance in life, but he can't because he keeps sabotaging things. And then he's got these friends too that kind of sabotage things too, and it's just like, just kind of all over the place. And people are just, and like, you know, he's got alcohol problems, whereas like other people too, in the bars. And then you kind of see a little bit of a shift with his friends and, you know, bar mates kind of slowly disappearing into like, to the like, you know, background and stuff, like they're just dying or whatever. So it seems like there's just kind of like this hopeless sense of worth going down as he progresses in life. Seems like this is like a course of a few months or something. I thought it was very interesting. The struggles of addiction, struggles of like anger and everything else. Betrayal. And he's just kind of there to like, you know, try to find some kind of resolve. You know, he's looking for a different love interest, and that love interest was still interested in him, but then it seems like he just kind of broke things up, and then now it's like she's found some other purpose in life and he's moving away. Or she's moving away with somebody else and all that. Doesn't really have a role model or anything. He's just like, you know, flying solo. His brother's not really wanting much to do with him either. It's a very interesting movie. Sad movie. I want to call it, you know, I want to call it as far as being something as good as like The Godfather or anything like that. It's different kind of masterpiece compared to this. But it's an interesting film. It wasn't as humorous. Well, I guess it had some humor, but it wasn't as humorous as like his other works. That other like films he was in, like Big Lebowski, which that was pretty good. I love Big Lebowski. Played as Donnie, the bowler, like your bowler friend or whatever of these guys. Getting crapped on too. We're 2/3 from Beelzebub. Yeah, I've talked about in other videos too. I watched a bunch of films last year because the theaters were shut down and all this other stuff, and like, oh, I might as well watch some films at home. I think about maybe going out and watching The Green Knight or something. Hopefully that's good. I heard it's really good. I've seen other like A27 films too over the years. They're strange, but they're interesting. Midsommar, like, it was an okay film. I say just okay, because I get the premise of it. It's just, I'm just not interested in it too much. Lighthouse, I probably have to watch again because it gets kind of tricky to, you know, like kind of follow some things. Now, Uncut Gems was pretty good. I like that. I watched it twice. First by myself, and the other like with others, some others, and they didn't care for it too much. But I liked it. It's very fast paced. It's supposed to give you a lot of anxiety too, with everything that's going down in the film. All these high stakes. Yeah, I see the one called Parasite that came out last year. I didn't really care for it too much. Like, I get sort of the allegories and whatever about the rich versus the poor and all that stuff. I get it to some extent. I mean, I don't really. It's not often that I like watch a lot of Korean films. I really don't. I think it got like Best Picture in the Academy Awards or something in the U.S., even though it's a foreign film. That's kind of weird. It was Academy Awards or something like that. It got something for it. I know they got like Best Picture, but it was like for something American. Because normally they have like film festivals in other countries exclusively for those kind of films. They'd also have like, you know, out of country films too. I mean, it's not uncommon for film festivals to accept submissions outside of the US. There's something that was supposed to be like really off about this particular thing, that these awards supposed to be for American films only. So I think it was like Best Picture, like Grammys or something. I don't know. It was something peculiar. Whatever. I mean, it had a lot of interesting visuals. I'll say that though. Put a lot of work and money and effort to make it look pretty. You know, it was a really good film too. Is The Joker. He would be like, you'd probably be like, "Oh God, The Joker" or whatever. But it's like, no, really. It was a very interesting film. I watched it in the theaters when it came out, shortly after it came out, and I thought it was a very interesting film. And it was very, well, it's not very graphic, but because I watched Saw Spiral, that was pretty gruesome. Um, they had a lot of, I would say they have a lot of surprising scenes that would have, you know, probably would have caught me off guard with things. I feel like if they make another one, it's going to ruin it. My opinion. I think you should just leave it as a, you know, for interpretation between that point at the end and like how he became what he became, you know, based on the comic books and whatever else you're kind of looking at. Because if you just go too much into the explanation stuff and whatever, then you're kind of going to kill the vibe of the film. That's what some films usually do, is they over-explain things with what's happening. That's unfortunate. Oh my god. We're not really doing so hot here, by the way. We got some good stats, some good items, but tail end of things have been getting worse. With Bethany, I thought I'd probably find some good space bars. Okay. If we're gonna do Hush, we gotta have, like, you know, the stats and everything. And I haven't got a single angel deal because I keep getting hit. Keep getting hit because I don't have the stats and whatever. Another coordinated tonight either. Lead pencil, why not? What else? Oh god. The the Spurlock film, that's right. Was it Mark Spurlock or something like that? Alright. Shot speed up. Share your car. I guess that'd probably do us better, right? But yeah, he went through all these different links and everything to get what he needs for, like, getting his business stuff up and running. It's amazing, all sorts of stuff that was going on, all sorts of dirty stuff. Not just like what's happening with him to some extent, but also like people who he was interacting with to try to get get some answers and whatever. So, for example, I didn't know this either. 99% of the poultry being farmed in the U.S. I think it's in the U.S. at least. I'm not sure about other countries. I think it's just U.S. It's being controlled by like a few powerful, like, what do you call it? Poultry corporations that dictate how much someone gets for raising their chickens. They're provided the feed and everything else, and there was issues with like chickens dying left and right, and then when they make a lower amount of chickens to stay alive in these kind of situations, then the farmers that raise them get affected, and they're blamed on this and that, and they get put in the debt on purpose. Like having to buy equipment that wasn't necessary either. So there's like a ongoing class action lawsuit against Tyson food plant. And I've heard of Tyson. It's a very Midwestern, it's Midwestern, southern states and stuff, poultry company. They butcher chickens too and whatever else. Class action lawsuit against them. So they docked this guy's pay by $5,000 for speaking out a little bit with Spurlock. I'm like, geez, man. Of course, he can't really say certain things because of the binding contract, non-disclosure agreement stuff. It's very common with stuff like that, especially like in television shows. If you're going to be part of a television show or whatever, you know, about you or something, you have to sign non-disclosure agreements. Either you're going to be part of a show, or you're going to be the subject of the main focus in the show. Regardless, you have to sign non-disclosure agreements, and I think that's a permanent thing. I think for that case, which is like nuts. So, like for example, the Weight Watchers. Yeah, the Weight Watchers contestants. They couldn't speak out about like issues during the whole phase of the show, like diets and everything else that they had to follow. Always to get in a bunch of legal trouble and everything else. And it's pretty significant because, well, with the regard to the diet stuff, they would go with super low calories and then they would rebound and gain even more weight than they did before, than what they were before. So just kind of a struggling battle, so to speak, with things. So how do you balance that? Like, I don't know. It's all corporate, so corporate's the decision maker unless government steps in with these kind of things. But yeah, anyways, going back with Spurlock, he finally opened the restaurant in Ohio. I think it's Columbus, Ohio, that he opened this thing. Try to be as organic as he could with his food. With his chicken sandwiches, which was the big subject of things, was it? So he was like, you know, legitimately trying to make a good chicken sandwich that, you know, is far better for you than some processed stuff from McDonald's or whatever. It had some interesting stuff talking about it in there too, like a thing called, oh wait, we're almost dead, so like, I don't know how long this run's gonna last. I really don't want to start another one because that'd take quite a bit of time like I did this one time. I'm gonna have to think about it. We were just shy of the bus rush too. God. That was close. But, yeah, so he had to, okay. You know what, we'll try it again here one more time. I don't think that was really fair. Hopefully this goes well. Our seed here is CE4LZZC0. I'm gonna turn on my fan too. It's getting a little toasty. Yeah, it's blowing. Okay, good. So yeah, it's interesting, I guess, to say the least. Oh. Yeah, like even if we made it all the way to Hush, like there's no way we could have defeated Hush in the dark room, like what we got. Unless we get to the really good at the shops or the 2 item rooms, like, or any potential like other rooms. angel deal we keep skipping, like, or missing. But, there's probably no way. Just don't way, man. See, I can't remember when the last time I watched Super Size Me, the first one. Been probably several years or more. That was an interesting film too. I mean, I didn't need to have to watch that film to, you know, have any idea how toxic that food is or whatever. That's not good for you. I've already knew about that for a while. Except I kept eating the way I did until like a few years after that. But it's addictive, I'll say. I know, because I was part of that trend, eating all that junk food all the time and getting fat, sickly. And I broke out of it, and it's like, yeah, I had a pizza today. That was just part of the fast thing, and I don't have them every day or anything. So I justified that. See, I had a weird feeling of down here first, but
Speed.
alright, just take it away from me. Oh, you gained it? Now we'll take it back from you. I don't think I ever had a chicken sandwich. I don't think I even had KFC fried chicken either. I really can't. Definitely can't because now, because of gluten. But I assume it's pretty greasy and tasty and stuff. But I hear they make really good coleslaw there, though. They probably laced it with the MSG, though. That's probably why it's so good. Pajamas, huh? Those are not stats, again. Gonna be a repeated last run, huh? Oh, I see these whips turn into spiders, that's right. When you get it, when they get hit. And we have an angel deal coming up. We don't want to squander this. If we squander it on this floor, it's going to be squandered for good. This is a pretty good spacebar item for now. Especially if we get like 9 volt or something. Yeah, like, things are weird. Alright, max that out, I guess. Why not? It's a free item. Not item, you know, trinket. Becoming very persnickety, Mr. Poop. I don't have the speed for this. Why do I not have the speed for this? Alright, we got our first angel deal. Eden Soul. That's your risk. We'll take it. Z and so we can get some goodies. Hopefully there's a battery in the shop so we can speed this up faster. Now there's a soul converter, which wouldn't be very useful for us, I don't think. Though we can keep spamming it, maybe make it infinite wisps. Is that a thing? Well, surely they would have thought that that would be broken. Poison damage. Yeah. It's not bad. Oh, yeah, that's right. Soul hearts fill them up. So is there a soul heart in the shop then? No. Okay. See you never. Okay. Now we really need some damage though. I think this is going to do us a little better. Damage and tears would go a long way. Like a huge damage upgrade. Oh crap. This is ridiculous. Like the damage and everything. It's like the second run in a row. What did I do wrong here? Like the two shots are okay if we can just like get a bunch of them and land them consistently. Serious liquid, okay, that's an improvement. Won't necessarily help us with flying enemies, but this is a start. Okay. Dark room and hush. All right, no key, okay. Gas tonight. Gassy. If we find our secret room, we can like pop this in there and maybe get something really good. We could pop in the boss room. Could pop it anywhere we want, really. All right. Okay, this room's very interesting. Mighty interesting. There we go. Surprised we didn't get hit from that. Alright, we got it. Okay, now how are we gonna do this? Oh, this is an exhale floor, okay. Actually, maybe the cursed room could do something for us. Cursed eye, huh? Well. That's kind of a bummer. was thinking to myself, oh, we can get like something really good out of the curse room, right?
No.
I mean, Gimpy and stuff, those are really good defense items. But, I need like offense items. If it's something like blank card, maybe that would do something. Oh yeah, that's right. We have that. We don't want to. Jesus Christ! I didn't mean to do that. I'm just gonna end this run. I don't want this thing too long. That's unfortunate. I screwed that up with the temperance machine. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.